It's the honest to God truth. That man is sitting there taking 5, 6 hours of chemo, and he's at every one of your damn practices. Yes, sir. That is a strong man right there.
We called him the great American around here just out of the love and respect we had for him.
John Schlarman was all about red, white, and blue, but mostly big blue. He was born in Kentucky, played guard at Kentucky, married a Kentucky woman, and in 2013 became the offensive line coach at Kentucky, without ever asking what the job paid.
Just wasn't really about the money. It was about being home and being for the university that we really cared about and that John loved and played for.
Oh, bubble! No, you're going to check A away, the other side. They're not just going to sit there and play base. They're going to twist. We got to pick them up, okay? Good start.
His offensive lines became known as the Big Blue Wall. They were physical, relentless, and close-knit.
I've never met a man more committed, more willing, more loving towards his players.
We're going to win this thing. We're going to close it out and win it.
In the summer of 2018, Schlarman experienced discomfort in his midsection. He later underwent a series of tests.
He said, I just got a call from the doctors and they found lesions on my liver.
It was one of those cancers that eventually was going to kill him. It was just a matter of when. And he certainly was up for that fight.
Schlarman had been diagnosed with cholangiocarcinoma, cancer of the bile duct.
He said, you know what, guys, screw that. He said, I'm going to make you forget that I'm fighting this cancer, and we're going to go out there and get better every single day.
Division foes go head-to-head as Kentucky looks to snap that long losing streak to Florida.
Coolest moment I have as a college football player came at Florida in 2018. It was the end of the third quarter. They started playing Tom Petty, I Won't Back Down. I'm like, hey, safety comes down. How do you want to target this, blah, blah. And he goes, will you just shut up and soak this in? He says, man, we have a chance here to do something neither of us have ever done. You better believe it, man. We're never going to back down.
The streak is over! After 31 long games, the streak ends!
And he got the game ball, right?
Oh yeah, he got the game ball. He should have. Absolutely deserved it.
When he called me after the game, he was like, we did it.
As his condition slowly worsened, Schlarman's resolve deepened. Somehow, he continued coaching through chemotherapy treatments.
There are days when I'm walking by, he was curled up behind his desk, and he'd pop up and he'd be in meetings with those players with a smile on his face 15 minutes later.
This dude probably got to the facility at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., can barely walk, throwing up every 30 minutes, can't keep anything down.
Do what we do, all right?
How are you doing this through chemo, through the sickness, through the sores on your feet? And he simply said, for the team.
He loves his team, he loves the game of football, and that's what made him happiest.
Last month, he was with his team for a final time, as Kentucky won its first game at Tennessee since 1984.
Hell of a job, guys. You come together, nobody can stop you.
Schlarman died November 12th. He was 45.
It still didn't feel real to me, and it still doesn't. I shut down, dude.
Kentucky is going to take a delay of game penalty. There is an empty space next to Drake Jackson.
Him being a guard and leaving that missing man on the field, you know, sort of to represent that we're missing a Wildcat during that game.
That is for number 65. That is the number that John Schlarman wore.
And I just lost it right there.
I was the same way. It's a good thing I had my mask on and my hat pulled down.
Tears and laughter were all part of the Great Americans Memorial Service.
You guys lost a father, you got over 100 big brothers. And we're here for you guys through anything, man, because if anything, Coach Schlarman taught us the power of family.
Shadows are falling and I'm running out of breath. Keep me in your heart for a while.
John impacted so many people in such a dignified way.
He is so much more than just a coach. He taught me what it meant to be a man.
2 game balls sit in the Schlarman living room. 2 photos hang on Drake Jackson's apartment wall.
He signed it. He says, "Congratulations on being the best and the ugliest center in the country." And the other one said, "Thank you, class of 2016. You guys are what drives me every single day." That's what made him a great coach, was the fact that he wasn't just a coach.
Keep me in your heart for a while.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.